There we go. Hi, Julie.
Hi, how is everybody?
Wonderful. I'm
Great.
excited to see what HIT has for the holidays.
Yay. Yeah, we've got a lot of great stuff. I'm excited to share it with you this afternoon.
Well, you can take it away, and if anybody else joins us, I'll let them in, and we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Well, thank you guys again for joining me on the HIT holiday presentation this afternoon. I just thought I'd start off with some housekeeping and just kind of talk about what's going on at HIT. I think you guys may have heard there was a little storm down in Florida last week, but we are doing very well considering we weren't affected very badly at all. We've got one of our facilities that's still a little in the hole as far as orders and catching up on orders, but overall, most of our facilities are almost back to normal. So we did bring in some crews over the weekend to get some orders printed and kind of catch up for the 2 days that we were closed last week. So overall, things look really good. We have not reinstated the rush service yet, but I'll be sure to get an email out to everybody as soon as that is back up and running. The other thing I wanted to mention is with the amount of orders that we're processing these days, which is around 5,000 orders a day, I wanted to just talk about the perfect PO. And by that, I mean a PO that doesn't have to have any questions answered or have to go on order entry hold. So the fastest way for you to get your orders through our system is to send in that perfect PO. So I looked at some of the AIA orders that went on hold from yesterday, and I was seeing some missed imprint colors. I was seeing incorrect pricing, and I was seeing some inventory holds. So all of that information can be found right on our website. So just be sure before you submit a PO that you are checking that you have the correct price, which should transfer over to ESP as well, because they update as soon as we do. And just make sure you're checking inventory. So if an item is out of stock, you can let your customer know that before you send the order in and have a plan B or switch to another color. That just saves a lot of time on the order entry side. So outside of that, we do have our holiday gift guide that is available for you. This is the cover of it that you see here on the slide. You have the ability to download the gift guide on our website, and you can download a branded or unbranded version. So obviously the unbranded one is great because you can drop your own logo onto it, and you would do all of that through Zoom Catalog. So it's a really super easy to drop your logo on there and personalize it. But if anybody has any trouble, any questions on that, just reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you out. So jumping into the presentation, we're going to start off with holiday gift sets. Kitting is still a big category for us. That's continued with hybrid workforces and people still wanting to do drop shipping. And one of our most popular areas of our kitting is the Easy Kit program. And this program allows your client to basically build their own kits. So they can choose the items that they want, so they can hit a specific price point, or they can choose products to go along with a specific theme. And with the Easy Kit program for $9 on a G, that includes your price to kit the items together into a mailer box. You get your choice of crinkle paper color. You get a 4x6 card that's fully customizable front and back with up to full color graphics. And then you also get a 3x3 label on the outside of the shipper box. In addition, we do offer flat rate shipping fees that you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner of the slide. Those are coded, so it does give you the ability to make a little money on the freight, and those are pretty aggressive prices as well. But if you want to use the AIA shipper number or your client shipper number, you are welcome to do that as well. Just keep in mind with the Easy Kits, there's no additional drop ship fees. And I do get asked a lot if people can send us product from other suppliers. And of course, we want you to sell as much HIT as possible. But if there is an item out there, that we don't carry or that your customer found somewhere else that they really want to use in their kit, we'll take that in, and it's a 50-cent net charge to receive it in and then kit it into the box. So if your customer doesn't want to build their own kit, though, we do have 63 kits that we have curated that are up on our website for them to choose from. This is also a great way to just kind of brainstorm with your client. You can give them some idea of what they can do, and then they can take these pre-curated kits and customize them however they would like. So here on this slide, you can see we've got the shaker gift set number 1. alcohol and holiday martini gifts are always popular during the holidays. So we've got that one for you. And then we've also got the pizza party gift set with pizza. Making your own pizzas at home has also been really popular with the Uni stoves and Uni ovens a lot of people have. So I think that one's very relevant. And then we've also got our Himalayan and candle gift set number 3. In addition to our basic mailer box packaging, we do have upgraded packaging for you as well. So depending on the budget that you're working with, we've got an option for you for any type of budget. So on this slide here, number 2, you've got our upgraded bamboo box there. We laser engrave on the lid. That's our whiskey gift set. That one was really popular last year, so we anticipate that one doing well this year as well. You can see the charcuterie set, number 1, with the laser engraved bamboo charcuterie board, which is included. The boxes on those have a magnetic closure on the front, so a little bit nicer than just your basic mailer box. And that same box is shown on the self-care tea gift set number 3. Moving into holiday home entertainment. So down at the bottom of the slide number 3 there, these are pretty cool. So these are called infusion packs, and they're each pack makes up to 6 different drinks, 6 or more drinks per pack, and there's all different types of drinks that you can choose from there. So you can see the Bloody Mary, the Old Fashioned, Cosmopolitan, the Moscow Mules, etc. So these are great to pair up with any of our barware, such as martini glasses, beer glasses, and it's just a nice way to elevate your gift. So keep the infusion packs in mind. Those are USA made, and each pack has a QR code on the back. So that gives you easy access to recipes and how-tos with whatever type of pack that you've ordered there. And then I also like number 2, which is a great marble cutting board, just very high-end looking and retail inspired. Got a couple more cutting boards to share with you on this slide. We've got and what we've done here though is kind of done the mixed materials. So both of these cutting boards have bamboo on them. The number 2 cutting board there has marble incorporated into it, as well as number 4 that you see on the bigger slide there. So mixed materials is a big trend. You're going to see that in the drinkware portion of the presentation as well. And then we've added some accessories. We've got our chalkboard cheese marker and chalk set, number 1, and then we've also got the 3-piece charcuterie cheese knife set, number 3. A few more bamboo items in the home entertaining section. We've got our USA Shake bamboo cutting board. We've also added the 6-piece wine rack that's also made out of bamboo. And then we've got our portable wine and cheese table down at the bottom of the slide there. So that'll hold 4 glasses plus a bottle in the middle and all of your charcuterie and food options around the side of the table itself. That one's about a $20 sell, just to give you an idea of price point there. And then also in the accessory category, in the wine category, I should say, we've added our new wine totes that kind of replicate our LL Bean style, really heavy duty tote bags that we've had in the line for a couple of years and do really well. So we've got the 2 and the 6-pack wine bags. We've also introduced the 4-in-1 bamboo waiter's knife, and then our Florent stemless wine glasses, which are great. Those are inspired from Pier 1, and we've got those available in silver, gold, and rose gold on that bottom portion. And next we have cookie cutter sets. So I just love these. I think this is a great tie-in for the holidays. It's a great item for self-promo as well. You guys know you get your 20% off EQP.net for self-promo with us. So just keep these in mind. Great tie-in for holiday baking. And next we're moving into the relaxed holiday portion, and that consists of blankets. So blanket, scarves, and beanie sales really just tend to trend way up during the winter, the fall and the winter months. So we've added several styles this year to fit all different tastes and different budgets. We've got the Ridgeport fleece blanket, number 1, and then number 2, the chunky knit blanket with the fringe, and then our winter's nap holiday throw. One thing I wanted to point out about all 3 of these, if you'll notice, none of them are embroidered. They are all decorated using one of our patch methods. And I wanted to point that out because as we get closer and closer to the holidays, embroidery lead times will tend to get extended. Last year, we went up to 20 days. So if you didn't have your holiday order in by mid-November, you were really cutting it close to get your goods delivered by the holidays. So with the patch option, those still do take 10 to 12 days, but it's still quicker than those long embroidery lead times. So definitely keep that in mind. Then we've got a couple more sets that we've added this year. Number one, our Beauty Rest travel set. So with that one, you get the eye mask and the really nice soft fleece blanket packaged in the bag, so it's easy to take with you on the go. Number two, we've taken our Charleston fringed throw blanket, which is a great blanket, very retail inspired with the look with the fringe on it, and paired that up with our fuzzy socks. And then we've also got the fuzzy socks available on their own in both solid and stripes. And a couple more warm winter items. All right, winter's not warm, so that threw me off. I should say cold winter essentials. So beanies, I think you all know that we have a really nice selection of beanies. We've got your basics, but what we did this year is we added some more retail styles. So you can see up in the top corner there, we've got the plaid, we've got the stars, and then we've got the heathered. So just try to incorporate a little bit more of the retail trends into the beanie line. I also wanted to point out that we added mittens. We've had gloves in the line before, but now we do have the mittens available. And I also love this set here, the 1144. So that one's $11.99 on a C. You get gloves, you get a cap and a scarf, and they're all packaged inside of the fleece bag. And you do have the ability to embroider on the individual items as well for $1.60 per piece for up to 5,000 stitches. All right, and then we do have ugly sweaters as well. So you can be the envy of your neighborhood Christmas party with the ugliest sweater on the block. So we've got these available. Those are just fun, a great way to, that's a big trend in the holidays is the ugly sweaters. And then we also have a nice array of more standard custom apparel. And if anybody wants any more information on this, please reach out to me. But we can do, just for example, we can do custom t-shirts that are fully sublimated, 25-piece MOQs, and your sell price on those is about $22, and that's coded. All right, moving into some eco options for the holiday. In our beanie collection, we've added the Polylana beanie, and so you can see here on the slide that what makes these eco-friendly is the manufacturing process used to make these and the materials. So they use less energy, less water, waste, less CO2, and then there's less fiber released into the atmosphere. So a great option for those clients that like to go the eco-friendly route. And then we've also got this great new line that's USA made, called Bloomin', and these are little seed packs that were made into ornaments so that you can take these after the holidays, plant them, and then they're going to grow a nice selection of wildflowers for you in the springtime. So again, another great option, inexpensive, and great for those eco-friendly projects. And then we've got some non-eco-friendly ornaments as well. So we've just got some nice collection for you here. Every kind of ornament in all different types of materials. So we've got round, we've got wood, we've got photo frames, and we've also got leatherette. About 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say, we added just this plain round ornament to the line, and it sold like gangbusters that one year. So we've continued to add more product into this category. So we found that it does really well for us. And then campfire, I think everybody, it's not a surprise to anybody how popular the campfire mugs are, right? So the 7133 is our top selling ceramic mug. What we did is we took that campfire motif and we added that, we added a candle in the campfire pattern, and then we also added the inclined stylus pen to in the campfire pattern. So that candle and that pen are top sellers in those categories as well. So we just thought it made sense to kind of marry those up with that campfire motif. So we've got some more options for you there. Moving into tech. So cement is a really big trend right now in the retail world. And in particular, the candles are doing really well for us. But we also added a Bluetooth speaker, and then we've got a wireless charger that's got the combo cement and bamboo for you there. And just keep in mind too that when items are heavier, which these are because they are made out of cement, they do tend to have a higher perceived value. And you always want to make sure you get that freight quote up front on these products. Our hypercharge line. So these are really cool. We're all always worried about, keeping our phones charged up, right? And when it takes a long time to charge, it can be very frustrating. So these hyperchargers kick out 15 volts versus the standard 5. So it charges faster wherever you are. So you can take these on the go with you, use them at your desk. The other thing that's cool about these is that we have the ability to do the edge-to-edge full color printing. And then also in the tech category, on a new line that we're carrying of chargers, speakers, clocks, and wireless chargers, I should say. We're doing fast turns on these. So these are pretty cool. Again, you get the full edge-to-edge print, but you get a little bit of a better price because they're being produced overseas. But the best part of these is that the turnaround time is 20 days to your customer's door. So something to keep in mind as well. And then now moving into brands. So we've got a lot of great brands at HIT, and I just wanted to make sure that everybody's up to speed with the brands that we're carrying. So I'm going to start off with Tumi. This is our newest addition, our newest brand that we've added to the line. And the cool thing about the Tumi line is it's a one-piece MOQ. So if you need to buy one piece for a president's gift, a tea prize for a golf event, or any of those type of events, or you have programs where people like to have the one-piece minimums, the Tumi items are great. So these slides here are showing a couple of the styles that are up on our website. But please keep in mind that you're not limited to what you see on our website. If your client sees something on the Tumi website, or if they're shopping and see something in a Tumi store and they want to get that and have it branded or personalized, we have access to anything in the Tumi line. We don't stock any of these. We get them from a subcontractor, just so you guys know how that works. They are based in Georgia, and the lead times are anywhere from 12 to 15 days on average. There's a couple more of the Tumi pieces here. The next brand is OtterBox, and most people are familiar with OtterBox because of their indestructible phone cases, but they also carry a great line of drinkware and coolers. So these 5 styles are OtterBox's top-selling drinkware styles that we have in stock at HIT. What's great about that is you get your fast turn times. And also I would put these up against the Yeti Rambler or any of the Yeti comparable items any day in terms of their quality, their functionality, and their price point. So everybody I hear all the time, nobody wants to work with Yeti. They're a pain to work with. They have long lead times. So if you can get your customer away from that, I would definitely point them in the OtterBox direction because of the, the comparability of the products and the quicker lead times. I also mentioned that OtterBox makes a great line of coolers. We're featuring the backpack cooler here on this slide, and I used it all summer. It's an awesome backpack. It's leak proof. It's made of durable water repellent outer shell. It's easily cleaned. It comes with an ice pack and a built-in bottle opener. It also will hold up to 24 cans for you, so it's a nice big size. All right, our next brand is Swig Life, and y'all may be familiar with Swig Life. They are in retail. They're sold at a lot of different retail outlets, but Neiman Marcus, Amazon, Wayfair, Lands' End, Macy's are a few of the places that you can see them. And they're really known for their bright, bold patterns, which you see here on this slide. I'll flip back to that slide in a second. These are the styles that we are carrying at HIT and we're keeping in stock at HIT. So again, just like with OtterBox, you've got this name brand that we can pull off the shelves and print for you with our quick turn times, 5-day standard. And when the one day comes back, we'll be able to turn these around for you in a day as well. So keep that in mind. But if your client, just like with Tumi, if they see something at retail, they want one of the fun, bright patterns, we have access to those. These are all warehoused in Virginia, or those styles are all warehoused in Virginia. So we can pull right from the Swig warehouse, bring them to HIT, and then decorate and ship them out for you. One in particular I wanted to point out here is actually number 1. That's a really cool one. It's got a dimpled pattern on it, so it looks like a golf ball. So that is a great tie-in with any golf events that you might have coming up. And then just to flip back to the kind of FAQs on Swig Life, I did want to point out the base, which is silicone base, which is on the bottom of all of the Swig drinkware. That's not going to scratch your countertop, your desktop, so you don't have to use a coaster when you're using a Swig product. It's also removable, so when you clean it, you can take it off so that the water doesn't get underneath the base there. Swig Life is also women-owned, so if you have customers that need to do their spend with a minority spend, keep the Swig Life in mind for them as well. All right, Levi's. We've got the Levi's trucker jackets, another brand. We've got these available for the ladies and for the men. And we can decorate these with embroidery. We can decorate them using patches. What's cool about the patches too is that we can decorate in non-traditional locations like the collar or on the cuff on the back as well. So we've got those in stock, men's and ladies, in the denim and then also in the black denim. Our next brand is Mountain Standard. And for any of you that were at the sales meeting, you probably got a little bit of you guys saw these because we were talking about them at the sales meeting in Appleton a couple months ago. But what's cool about the Mountain Standard line is this is not a brick and mortar brand. This is an online brand only. And we have the exclusive on their line in the promotional products industry. And we did see an opening for them to come into our space because with the exit of Patagonia, these are similar products, they're similarly made, and it's a really great line that's all sustainably made. So I'll just go through and let you check out a couple of the styles that we've got available. This one is our down jacket. You can see there $262 on a C is the price point, 12-piece minimum. These are in stock at HIT, and again, we can decorate for you via embroidery, heat transfer, patch, but we will sell them blank as well if you want to have a local decorator or you want to decorate them yourself. Here are a couple more of the options. This drifter jacket over here on the far right has been a big seller, similar to the shacket that's been popular at retail. The other thing you'll notice with the Mountain Standard line is the color palette, very earth tone, inspired with these. That goes along with the kind of the brand standards from Mountain Standard. And then there are male and female options as well. All right. Imperial, another brand that we've started carrying. If you're not familiar with Imperial, if you're working with any clients that are big golfers, chances are they are familiar with Imperial, and this is a great line to show them if they're looking for hats. So you're going to find these in all your green grass areas, and the rope style here is what's been really popular for us. So that was big in the 80s. What was big then is coming around again. You know, all the fashion trends tend to cycle through. So the rope styles have done really well for us. So there's actually 5 Imperial caps that are available in our line. Price points on these are in the low 20s, and that includes your decoration, your embroidered decoration. It's a little bit more if you do a patch. And then I did want to talk about apparel for a minute or two while I have you all together here. So our 1PO solution has really taken off for us. And with the 1PO solution, the advantage to that for anybody who's not familiar is that you guys cut 1PO to us and we either have the goods on our shelf or we order the goods from the wholesaler, we bring them in, we decorate them, we ship them out. So it's 1PO. It's one invoice for you, so it's a lot easier on the front end and on the back end. Also, you're not going to get that phone call from us that, 10 of the shirts that you sent in medium were arrived stained. Hey, send us some more shirts. We're going to take care of that all for you. So we've got 3 FOB locations, Florida, of course. Then we've also got Ohio, and new for us this year is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we do offer all the major decoration methods for you. So we've got silk screening, heat transfer, direct to garment, embroidery, and then we have the ability to do any of the finishing that you need as far as stickering, labeling, and polybagging. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the FSM. So I mentioned when I was describing the 1PO solution that we may have the product on the shelf already. That's our FSM program, which means focused stock model. So think your G5000, your G2000s. We're going to have those on our shelves in all the popular colors. We might not have the G5000 in turquoise blue just because that's not a big mover, but we can still get that. The lead time would just be a little bit longer. And then the other thing I wanted to mention is that we do offer contract decorating services as well. And we do have contract decorating price sheet that I can share with everyone if you're interested in that. So, and we can do that in all 3 of our locations. So that's the apparel. And then patches I've talked about a couple times throughout the presentation, and I did want to touch on that again here and show you the different styles that are available. We've got the puff, the woven, the tackle twill, and the flex patch. So these are really come into play not only when embroidery lead times are long, but also when you've got that client with the logo that's super detailed, and it's not going to lend itself to being embroidered or even silk screen or heat transfer. So this is a great option if you need to go that way. And it's a great way for your client to just take their brand and really elevate the look of it on a cap or a blanket or an apparel item. A lot of your well-known retailers are already decorating using these methods. So Nike, Under Armour, etc. So these are great. We can do virtuals. We can do mock-ups for you on these. So then you'd reach out to me and I'd be happy to facilitate and walk you through getting any of the information, pricing, and lead times on the patches. Then another new decoration method I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of is our Mega Bright process. And so this is where we're taking our top selling drinkware products and doing edge-to-edge full color printing. Up here on the top, you can see our Himalayan tumbler. I think everybody's familiar with that item. It's our top selling drinkware piece. And something to keep in mind with the Mega Bright version is that it has its own item number. So the Himalayan is the 5790. The Mega Bright version of the Himalayan is the 55790. So we threw a 5 in front of it. And what's great about that is it makes it really easy for you to quote that out to your customers. You just pull up the 55790, look at the EQP price. That's your all-in price for that full color print. You don't have to worry about adding on any additional run charges. So we've got the Himalayans, we've got stadium cups available in the Mega Bright category. And I did want to point out too, with the stadium cups have done really, really well for us. We were subcontracting those out and the vendor we were using had pretty long lead times. So with us bringing those in-house, we've got the quicker lead times and quicker turns for you on those. And that is the scoop. So just wanted to say thank you all. You guys are having a great year with us. And I certainly appreciate all the support that, that AIA has given to HIT this year. Does anybody have any questions? I want to leave some time at the end for questions, comments, feedback.
I had no idea that you were doing ugly Christmas sweaters, and I just had an opportunity this morning that emailed me about them. So I, in a hurry, sent that over to him.
Yeah, yay, awesome. Great. Timing is everything, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. Anybody else? And I didn't check the chat. I didn't know if there was anything. Let's see if there was any.
I was watching. I didn't see any questions
Nothing.
that came
Okay.
up while you were talking.
Okay.
I don't have any questions. I just want to comment. I think HIT's wonderful. And Julie, you're great to work with. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Rose. You're very sweet. Same.
And tell Kathy and Kimberly that they do a great job.
I will tell them. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I ditto that.
They're rock stars.
Hi, Julie.
Yeah. Hey, Paula. Good
Hi,
stuff.
Julie. Sorry, I had this on and I didn't hear you guys come on. No one let me in, and I just realized it was 2:30.
Oh,
Yes, Paula, I did record it and it will be on the YouTube channel later.
Oh, thanks, Melissa.
Yes.
cool. Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Very cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate your time this afternoon. And again, thank you for all the business this year. And I'm here. If you need anything, please reach out and I'm happy to help out.
Cool. Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.